They don't care. They don't hibernate. They don't sleep. They'll come out at 40 degrees. That big snow, they were dead ones, you know, they'll always go out to die outside. They won't die inside that hive if they can help it. But 40 degrees, they'll come out and do what they call a cleansing flight, where they take care of their business. They won't go inside that hive. That hive is totally sterile. They keep it completely sterile.
That's good to know.
Mr. President, I guess I'm pretty.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and call this meeting. I think the mayor will probably be in here later on. So, Mr. Secretary, you want to go ahead and do roll call?
Yes, sir. Mr. Paul out.
Here.
Al Myers here. Rich Griswold.
Here.
Derek Grant.
Present.
And John Badger.
Present.
All present here. We're ready to
All
start.
right. I think it's the first time we've had a full
It's been a while.
group on one day. Let's jump into approve now the minutes. We've got the February minutes, and then we need to also approve the December back from December, and I don't see them in the pack, but we've all received them before. We did not have the right people here last month in order to approve the December. So if you can look over the February minutes and see if there's any changes or any questions. I would ask for a motion to approve both the December and the February minutes.
I'll make a motion for the December minutes.
I'll make a motion for the February.
Thank you.
I think it, was it January though?
We
took
did
care of that
January
one.
because we had people here.
Yeah, I think January, it was just John and Rich and I, and
Yeah.
since John hadn't been at that meeting, he would rather have it approved.
Oh, okay.
You'd rather have it approved.
Yeah, but we're just approving that we didn't.
Just the minutes.
blank minutes.
Yeah,
We didn't
just-
have any.
I would just know that, I got you.
Well-
So there are two separate motions, they probably
Yeah.
need to be individually seconded.
Right, so we got Dare on the December, so I need a second. Let's see.
Well, I can.
You were here for that
Yeah,
meeting.
yeah, you were here,
for
so,
that
oh,
meeting.
you can do a second on that.
There was no meeting this
Or- let's see.
Wait, oh, you're right.
No, it was
it
I'm
is-
sorry. It's
We
no-
did
it's-
November.
It's November.
It's actually November's minutes, but
Yeah.
we were supposed to approve it in
Let
December.
me amend mine, it'll be the November minutes, yes. It would have been brought up at the January meeting.
I was definitely here the November one.
Okay, so I got Dare motioning, Paul second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
And then for February, I've got Paul motioning, and I need a second on that.
I'll second.
Dare, and all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
I'm abstaining from both, since I
So-
missed both and everything.
Right, right. So, yeah, John will abstain from both because he wasn't here present for either one. Okay, moving on to our claims. There were just two of them, and both of them are for the levy from Banning. Some work on it, and then we discussed the manual is labor on, so the total of the claims was $78,3450
And both these are associated with the levy.
with the levy. Yeah, both of them have to do with the levy.
I'll make a motion, we approve the claims for $7,834.50.
Thank you, Dare. And can I have a second?
I'll second.
Al, thank you. And all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All right, claims are taken care of. We've got one we gotta pass around for everybody to sign, so we'll get that passed around. Okay, the financial reports we were talking about, there's three different pages. We've always had the two. I will double check with Ben, but we think one of the accounts is where he's kind of putting money in, kind of a slush fund to pull some interest and all that. So we'll double check with him and get the definition of each one of these for you, and I'll report that back on the next meeting. Any questions on that? All right. Joe, do you have anything to go over?
I think not, Dale and I are still trying to sit down and figure out the pros and cons of city versus RDC on some of those properties, so that's just kind of in limbo for right now.
Okay, okay.
And that's a matter of holding properties within, is the RDC keeping a property or the city holding the property?
Correct.
Okay, any questions for Joe from anybody? Okay, our engineering report. Mayor, you want to step in and give us an update?
Not much more than what we talked about the last meeting. Dunkin' Donuts and Jimmy John's and Little Caesars is going up, so continue to have conversations with people on New Ohio Street. Have a little interest on Morton Avenue, a couple of companies looking at a couple of things there, so, but nothing new to report.
Anybody have any questions?
I did see the old Marsh store that there for a while, it's still got the signage up of like a paintball store or something like that. I saw some people up on the roof of that building recently. Is that?
Justin Clements, who is a private citizen here in the county, is putting some funds into that, looking to make it like a vocational type
It's
school.
kind of a school.
Oh, okay, yeah, I knew he was doing that. I didn't know that's where it was gonna be.
He's the same gentleman that's working on the Newberry's building too.
All right, anybody have any questions?
Any update on the city planner / Gary replacement?
We're still looking to see which way we're gonna go with that. We've got, talking to the county, one of the things that Gary did was the MS4, which is the drainage reports that the city does. We're looking with the county and maybe not subcontracting that out to a gentleman there, so. But no interviews yet.
I know, yes, it's, that way that person could come and you wouldn't have to take your time to come, talk to us, Mr. Mayor.
I like seeing you guys.
Is there anything on the horizon that we should be keeping an eye on, or?
Not that I can think of right now. We're still, you know, a lot of people ask about the levy. All of the necessary documents have been turned into FEMA. But here again, we know that we turned them in last fall. Government had a shutdown. Now there's another shutdown, so I don't know when the recertification of the levy is going to take place. And a lady called me this week, was quite concerned about getting rid of the flood insurance. But we've got everything turned in. We've talked to Senator Banks's office, asked for assistance there. So we're moving as quickly as we possibly can. They just need to stay working. And it's the same situation with this new park down south. Southview Drive. I thought you were a blank for. So, you know, that's in FEMA's hands. We got to wait and get approval from them before we can move any further with that. So, yeah, I'd like to say it's going to happen next week because they've had it, you know, both projects for, 4 months now. But they've got to get back to work.
All right, any other questions from anybody?
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The only thing that we've got on the, for new business, Jeff got our annual report together that we have to file with the city council. So it's in all your package. You can see it just shows the money that's spent, things just kind of giving a snapshot of what we did all year, and then all the properties that are listed in the TIF fund and all that. So we'll get that. It's not something we have to approve or anything, but we'll get that presented to the city council of what we've done. If anybody has any questions or sees any errors.
26.
That would be for 25.
We We might need a motion to approve
we
this.
need
I
to-
think in the past we have.
Have we?
Just so they can,
Okay.
because Jeff wouldn't have submitted it to the state yet.
Okay.
So we probably should look over it, and if we feel comfortable, approving it. I think they have in the past.
Has anybody looked through and had any questions on it, or see any changes that need to be made? He's updated all of our numbers on it, and then I had to add some verbiage in of some stuff that we did this year. It pretty much keeps the same little thing year to year, we just added a couple of extra
The
things.
front page, it doesn't have John's name.
Because it's
Okay,
for
all right.
25. John will be on the 26th one.
Right.
As well, the new school board.
Yeah,
representative, too.
Matt Hankins is our new representative from the school board. He's out of town today.
Yeah.
That's why he wasn't here, but that'll be added for next year, so. Any questions on the annual report from anybody? And
I'll make a motion. We approve it.
Okay.
Everything looks in order to me.
thanks, Dare. So we got a motion from Dare, and could I have a second? Paul, thank you. All in favor of approving the 25 annual report so that we can present, please say aye.
Aye.
And
Yes, I would probably abstain from this.
Huh?
I would probably abstain from this.
Probably, since you weren't around for all of it, yeah. And Joe and I will get with the city, we'll work with John. We'll work with John and getting it on the agenda for the council, and we'll get it presented to the city. I think, I forget what the date, we got till April, I think, to do it, or March.
Yeah, I think so.
So we'll get that presented. All right.
Ben can go ahead and upload it to the DLG
Yeah.
too, before the city.
Okay, that's about all we've got. It's a short meeting. If anybody's got anything you need to bring up or ask, or next month we will give an update on the theater. I'm sure you all seen they've been having a lot of shows, and weather kind of played in some at the first of the year and so forth. But we'll give an update on the theater next month on how everything has been going for the first 3 months on that. So, anything else anybody needs to discuss or bring up? I'm going to say we're adjourned then. Thanks, everybody.
Aye.
Let's see. There's that.
I was looking through that, I was like, just short.
Yeah, when you don't have any money to spend, there's not much to do. We need our tax draw to come in.
Maybe Maggie Rich's signature.
Miss
one signature.
Yeah, yeah.